Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. As I said in my previous video, I'm heading to Italy next week and it's time to pack. And for this trip, because we are going to a wedding as well, which is a 4-day wedding, which is pretty amazing, preparation is absolutely key for this trip. So I've actually created this little Notion spreadsheet type thing with all of the different clothes that I own, or what I need to get, the type of clothing, and also what day of the event I am going to be wearing the clothes in. Because there's so many different events, there's like morning, evening events for each day. And yeah, I just need to make sure that I've got everything that I need for all of them. I'm not missing anything, and also if I'm able to combine a lot of the clothes as well together so I don't have to buy loads of different individual outfits, because I don't want to take too much to Italy. I normally start with trousers and shorts, so I normally go from like the bottom up, apart from the shoes. The shoes I'll always do last, and also boxers and socks because they're also really easy. So I'll start with just trousers first. I am just gonna wear all of these light colored trousers. So I've got off-white jeans. I don't know if I'm actually gonna be wearing these, but I think for maybe some of the casual summer attire, I could probably wear that. I also have some linen trousers here. These are from Uniqlo, these two here. And I'll be wearing these throughout the whole trip as well, not just the wedding. So I've got these ones. These are quite wide-legged, these ones, and the other ones are more slim-fitted. And then next up, we have a few different pairs of shorts as well. We've got a white pair of chino shorts, which are a bit smarter. So for days where you want to dress up a little bit nicer, wear a nice linen shirt as well, I can go with the chinos. And I also did buy last minute these two linen blend shorts from Hollister, which is really nice. Like the fit is so good. With shorts, I do realize that it has to be a certain length for me. I'd say I've got quite skinny legs, right? But not really that skinny. They just look really skinny because my muscle bellies are quite short. So my muscle insertion doesn't really go down to my kneecap. So when I wear shorts, which are a bit too long, it literally looks like I've got a stick. But if they are a good length and it comes like kind of higher up on the muscle itself, then for me, I feel like it fits really good. And these shorts also have really nice zip pockets at the side, which are an absolute must for me to deter thieves, because especially in these tourist countries in Europe, I feel like there's just so many pickpocketers around. Now moving on to tops, I will always bring a few just plain black t-shirts. These are from Primark. These are the slim fit stretch ones, which I think they're quite a good fit, right? I think the ones which don't have a stretch in them, I feel like when you do wash them, it gets like really creased at the top, especially around the collar area. So with a bit of stretch, I feel like it retains its shape quite well. So I have 5 of these black t-shirts. And then I also have the vests that I bought last week as well. The just normal white and black ribbed vests. You would have seen that in the last video. So those are some of the sort of staple t-shirts and vests. And then now if we move on to shirts itself. So I've got 3 short sleeve ones and 2 long sleeve ones. I feel like I'm going to be wearing the short sleeve ones a lot more at the beginning of the trip. So we are heading to Milan and we are spending, I think 4 or 5 days. I think 4 days just by ourselves, and then we will drive to Tuscany for the wedding after that. So during the first 4 days, it's going to be quite hot. We're going to be doing a lot of sightseeing, walking around a lot. So I feel like short sleeve is going to be the way to go. I did buy this Hollister one last minute as well with the Hollister shorts. And I really do like this. I looked at my last video and I did think, that actually fits pretty well. So I went back and got that. The Marks & Spencer cream-ish one, which you saw in the last one. And then unfortunately, I actually returned the Ralph Lauren navy blue t-shirt. I just kind of felt that I just get so scared of wearing really expensive items. So I was like, if I'm not gonna wear this that much, I might as well just return it and get something else or spend that money on a few more items. So instead I bought this Gap navy blue one, and I feel like this is actually a better fit as well, because you can see that the collar is more open here, whereas the Ralph Lauren one, it was just buttoned up all the way, and I felt like it was kind of getting a bit annoying to sort of try and spread it out to a collar. But yeah, I just got that one. And then we have this Reese linen shirt, which is my favorite linen shirt, in white. And I'm gonna wear this with my linen suit on the actual vow exchange, really big wedding day. So that would be quite nice. And then lastly, I have this Tommy Hilfiger linen shirt, which is blue and white striped, which, you know, a pop of color doesn't really harm anyone. I feel like I'm just wearing just black, white, navy all the time. So yeah, this is probably the most exotic color that I own, right? And then finally we have the linen suit that I'm gonna be wearing on the vow exchange. So that'll be really nice. I'm gonna wear the Reese white linen shirt inside, and I think that will be pretty good. It's not too thick, this linen suit. Like, I've seen some linen suits that are really thick, and I'm just thinking, how are you able to wear that in like 30 something degrees? But yeah, hopefully I'm not going to be sweating too much in that. I do have an Indian outfit as well for the Sangeet night. So the person that we're going to is one of my good friends. She is from Sri Lanka, and one of the nights is going to be more Indian themed. So I'm going to be wearing that for that night. Now, in terms of shoes, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 pairs of shoes that I could potentially bring, which I'm now thinking I'm probably not going to have that much space in my suitcase. Let's get out the shoes which are the most important. So for the first pair are these loafers here. So I'm going to be wearing this with my linen suit, and I could probably wear these as well for some of the other events which are more formal. So there's cocktail attire type dress code. There's also another one where I think they want you to wear something pastel-y, like a pastel-y linen suit as well, but I don't have a pastel-y linen suit, so I'm going to try and wear something a bit more colourful. Maybe I need to get a pink linen shirt or something, but I can wear these with that. I'm definitely going to take my Birkenstock clogs, because I feel like these are just really comfortable, and I think it would match really well with my other linen trousers. So I've got the clogs. And I also picked up these Birkenstock Arizonas as well yesterday. And I think these two are going to be pretty much my staple footwear for most of the trip. I've also got Adidas Sambas as well for more of a casual, laid-back look. I don't know if I'm going to bring these, but let's see if they fit in the suitcase. Also found these really old Kurt Geiger brown shoes that I bought probably about 6 years ago or something, and they're still in really good condition. I really do like these shoes, and I think I could wear this with my Indian outfit. And then for the actual plane journey itself, I don't know whether to bring my Air Forces or my On running shoes, or maybe I'll just have to wear my Adidas Sambas if I don't have any space, or maybe not take the Adidas Sambas and take one of these. I'm not too sure. So in terms of my style and the clothes that I like to buy very neutral colours, just so I can interchange the clothes with different items as well, so I don't have to end up buying loads and loads of different outfits. So yeah, those are pretty much all of the clothes that I'm going to be packing, so let's try and fit all into the suitcase. Okay, so the clothes have been packed and that's pretty much the bulk of the packing done. And as I'm about to pack my toiletries, I thought I'd share with you my skincare routine that I've been using for the past month. So I don't have the best skin by no means. I definitely don't have glass skin like a lot of the YouTubers. I suffered with a lot of acne breakouts, acne scarring when I was growing up. I also went on a lot of pills prescribed from the GP. I went on Roaccutane for a bit. And to be honest, none of it really worked. And I feel like I've just slowly grown out of it a little bit. Maybe my hormones have settled down. You can kind of see that I still have a lot of hyperpigmentation, red blemishes, still some acne scarring around my temple region. And also my jawline is actually quite a big problem area. But over the past couple years, I've kind of been able to sort of maintain my skin to a decent level. Every now and then I do break out depending on stress or if my diet isn't really that good or if I don't have enough sleep. But yeah, let's get into the routine. So most of these products here I'm using are from Skin 1004. I'm not sponsored or anything, but I just feel like my skin responds really well to these products. So in the morning, I will use this light cleansing oil, and a lot of people will tell you to double cleanse with this. So you would use this first and then go over with a stronger kind of cleanser. For me, because my skin is quite a combination type skin, so I've got quite dry cheeks around the mouth area, maybe nose around here, and then quite a greasy forehead. I found that just using this just helps to retain some of the moisture and I don't get like really flaky skin or anything. After the cleanser, I will use this ampule, which is this kind of serum, and it's very, very light. So it kind of feels like just water on your face. It doesn't feel greasy at all, which is really good. And then finally afterwards, I will obviously use SPF because we should all use this. Even if it's grey outside, there'll still be UV rays. So you've got to protect yourself. And then for the evening routine, I will use this light cleansing oil again. And depending on how much activity I've done throughout the day, if I've played a lot of sports, if I've maybe been on the tube into London and it's like really dirty, I will double cleanse with CeraVe. But it also depends on how dry I'm feeling on that day as well. So I kind of just play it by ear really and just see if my skin is dry or oily, and then I will use this or I'll use both. After the cleansing oil, I will use one of the two serums that I've got here, which is this tone brightening capsule and this Probio Seeker intensive ampule. I don't really know what these do apart from that they're supposed to help with rejuvenating your skin, brightening it a little bit, reducing the redness, and also helping with a little bit of scarring potentially. I'm not too sure. I don't really think that any products can help with acne scars or scarring, but they can maybe kind of make them appear to look less bad. After those two, I will use this Epiduo, which is a prescription. So I used to use this when I was on Roaccutane, and this is just a topical treatment, kind of a milder version of like the Roaccutane, but for topical. And I believe this is some sort of retinoid. So if I do feel like, I have pimples coming out, or even if I don't, I will still use this every single day. It does dry out your skin quite a lot, so you definitely have to be careful when you're using this, if you use it. But in the UK, you have to get this prescribed. Maybe in the US, you can buy it over the counter. I'm not sure, but definitely seek some, proper medical advice before using stuff like this. And then after that, I will use this moisturizing cream. So yeah, those are all of the products that I use, and I don't really use too many products just because I am a firm believer that less is more. I do feel like other factors such as like how much sleep you get, also what time you go to bed, and also drinking a lot of water. I think those two factors for me, in my experience, have dictated how well or how good my skin looks. So yeah, maybe if you're struggling with your skin as well, maybe you can try some of these products out. I do recommend these, and they are reasonably priced as well. Like they're not super expensive. And also I do say definitely drink a lot of water and also get enough sleep as well.
your smile in the morning light. And girl, every time I hear that song that we used to call our own, it all comes back again. I don't understand it, somehow I didn't see. It took me far too long to realize.
I was lost in a city dream, and I was at home again beside the stream. Then you walked past me, and you saw me and smiled. I will never forget the first time when I saw you. I thought I lost my mind. Blue and faded was blown away and left behind. I hope you'll always be around, even if I fail. You are like a summer breeze that I must inhale. Is it possible for us to feel this way forever? Loving you has never felt more right.
Alright guys, we are back home from Wimbledon and that was such an amazing experience. I can't believe I've never been before, but I'll definitely recommend going if you haven't. And yeah, the vibe there is just amazing. I don't think I've experienced any sporting event as prestigious as Wimbledon, so definitely going to be going again next year. Anyway, it is almost 12 o'clock at midnight, so I'm probably going to call it a night here. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, please consider subscribing, like the video. That will give me the extra encouragement and motivation to continue making these vlogs. And I will see you guys next week in Italy.